Heat waves in Europe this year killed more than 16,000 people. Floods in Pakistan killed at least 1,700, and Hurricane Ian killed 119 others in the U.S. state of Florida. Scientists say all these events were caused by global heating.
Let's be clear. The collective commitments of G20 governments are coming far too little and far too late.
A UN report shows many countries will fall short of the UN goal to limit the global rise in temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius by the end of the century.
It's a pleasure now.
The 100 countries participating in the UN's COP27 climate summit will try to come up with realistic policy commitments to slow the pace of global heating.
So that takes negotiation of how to mitigate, how to adapt, and how to finance that, and how to accommodate the fact that some countries are less responsible historically and less able to pay currently globally.
The conference will focus on helping underdeveloped countries adapt to clean energy. During the COP27, African countries are expected to argue that fossil fuels are necessary in the short term to expand economies. They will point to backsliding on the promises made by major developed countries to shift away from fossil fuels. China and the U.S. are the largest emitters of greenhouse gases.
So it's up to the United States and China to show as examples to other countries that it is possible, rather than telling, say, other countries, we burn fossil fuels to develop, but you cannot do that anymore.
The U.S. has already committed to reducing emissions by 50% by 2030. But some are skeptical of the Biden administration's deliverables.
Congress has made it very difficult to pass legislation, including legislation that would help appropriate finance for low-income countries to make the transition, the clean energy transition.
Any positive outcome from COP27 will immediately be impacted by the energy crisis caused by the war in Ukraine. It's already resulted in the reopening of coal-fired power plants in some European countries and China to increase its Russian coal imports. Frank Uciardo, TRT World, the United Nations.